As we continue talking about youth livestock showing this week, we're joined by Clint Rusk, the head of animal science here at OSU. And Clint, you spent a lot of your life right here in the livestock ring.
That's correct, Lyndall. I grew up on a ranch in Kansas and was a member of the 4-H program there as well as FFA. And as a young person, we started showing livestock, I guess, when I was about 8 years old. And had that opportunity as a family. It was mostly like our family vacation to go to livestock shows, not only in the state but around the country. Eventually, while I was at the livestock show, I learned about the livestock judging program and I had the good fortune to go to college on a judging scholarship. It was after my sophomore year in college that I was actually offered an opportunity to judge my first county fair. And it was while judging a county fair that I learned that I actually really enjoyed not only evaluating the livestock, but more importantly working with the young people. And eventually I got a chance to judge larger shows on the state and national level and found that I really enjoy that. And I judge 6 or 8 shows a year now and really enjoy working with young people.
What do you think that young people get out of showing? There's really a lot of things they learn from this.
There are, and you know, one of the things I learned after I went to Purdue University was to learn about life skills. And we didn't know when we were kids showing, we didn't realize that we were learning about time management and responsibility and all of those things and how valuable life is, just taking care of a project that has to be fed and taken care of every day. The self-confidence, the ability to go in front of a judge, the ability to work with other people, and learning to win and lose. I mean, life, there's a lot of competition involved in life, and so I think they learn a lot about that.
Are there some areas that you could give as far as advice that kids can improve on right now?
Certainly, you know, as I do travel and judge some shows, and one of the things I've always thought as I judge shows is a lot of those young people have never been put in the judge's position. They've never thought about looking at their animals from the judge's standpoint and how their animals look as they're presenting them. And I encourage them to do that. And when they go home and when they practice in preparation, to stand off to the side, let their parents or their brother or sister show the animal, and they stand over where the judge would look so that they get that observation and see how their animal looks best.
And some of the moral and ethical lessons as well, they're weaved in through all of that.
Absolutely, and that's very important. As we talked before, livestock showing is a competition. And in this event, we don't necessarily hire umpires to make sure that we're playing by the rules, but instead we're guided by our moral compass. And young people need to realize that ethics are important, and it's adults that have to teach them that. And so the adults, by setting the proper example and by visiting with them, help them to understand that if animals have to be born after the 1st of January, that's a rule we have to play by. If animals can only weigh a certain amount at this fair, then we have to realize that we need to feed them appropriately. So there are a number of rules, and I think that's important for young people to learn that, because eventually they're going to get a driver's license and they'll have new rules to abide by. And all throughout life there are certain rules that we have to utilize and take advantage, not take advantage of, but to stay within in order to follow our moral compass.
Okay, great perspective, Clint. Thanks a lot. Clint Rusk, the head of animal science here at OSU.
Thank you.